Okay. Now I'm gonna
I'm just
go.
asking, sir, suppose one table is there, and that is the student table. I have student marks are in there present, like 10th, 12th, and degree mark. And that yesterday you have done that the button will be changing colors. Suppose I have to insert one formula like if 10th, 12th, and degree mark is the average mark of both the 10th, 12th, and degree is above 60, then the button will be red, otherwise it will be green. Can it be possible?
I didn't quite get the complete solution, but have you tried preparing it? I mean, do you have you prepared that at your end?
No, sir, I'm just preparing that, not completed, and just started that this things this is coming in my mind that is it possible? So I'm just preparing.
Yeah, it
And
should be possible. It seems feasible.
okay, sir, I'm just trying that, and tomorrow I'll ask you if it is means if any issues are coming or not.
Okay, we'll see then. If there are any issues, I'll help you out.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
yeah, you are not audible.
All right. Let's begin.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So we understand a lot of things about Canvas apps, right? Uh, we understand that how we can create multiple icons, can link them together. Something that I am very much interested to let you know today is media and other controls. Okay, so what are these other controls that we have?
Media charts.
That's right.
And that AI builder mixed reality.
Now let's see other things. So we know that there are inputs, we know that there are galleries, we know that there are forms. Now we're going to pay attention to the media section. In media section, you will find ways to enter various information such as images, 3D objects, cameras, measuring cameras, barcode scanner, video, Microsoft Stream, audio, microphone, add a picture. And there are some media settings which are being added up, such as import export function, PDF viewer, map and all. So this all brings up your media's function that are available, which can be used in your Power Apps as a very smart type of control. Let's see the first one, the image. In order to have image on your application, right, you are given some space in your apps. So in the media section, you have, so I'm here on the left panel. All right over here in media. And then we upload images right over here. So you could see here, I have upload media files no longer than 64 MB. This is the target value. All right. Now,
We can extend that the memory size. Can
We cannot exceed that value. Each file can be of 64 MB and the total size will be 200 MB.
okay. Each file can have 64 means for one picture maximum size is 64 MB.
That's right. So it's for media, not for only for pictures. Any media, videos, audio files, or any file, they can only be up to 64 MB. And at most they are of 200 MB. Now I can upload some images into my applications, such as this one, right? As soon as I upload them, then I can refer them to be shown into my application. So I would say that designer, the name of the image, I can refer it to any of the image by the image property. And that particular image can be shown into my application. Try this at your end. Create an application, bring the screen, and on that screen, go and insert a media and also the designer. Let me know if you are able to do it.
Yes, sir.
OK, now in similar way, you can also show videos. Videos can be uploaded and be shown. This is known as referencing your media. I hope this is working for everyone. Anyone having any issues? OK, fair enough. Now, there is one other way through which medias can be referred. So if I introduce another image here, OK. And now I don't want to refer it to an image which I upload here. Rather, I find an image on an internet. Which city you are based out of? Bangalore?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Bangalore. I hope that is the correct spelling. Now, images. Perfect. Do you know this place? Which place
Yes.
do you identify? Which one?
Yeah, Bangalore Palace. Yes, sir.
This one?
Yes, sir.
OK. So you wanted to use this particular image. So you need to have a direct URL for that image. Once you have a direct URL for that image, you can use that image right over here under your application. So any image that is hosted online, you can use that image right over there. Try doing this up. Okay. Are you able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Is it working for you?
Yes, sir. Sir, suppose I have to insert one more image, then it will be in that I want that in the scrolling up, like the gallery. We have to just scroll up and that next image will come. Is it possible?
You want to have a lot of images shown in the gallery?
Yeah. Like galleries, we have to just scroll up and scroll down, so the pictures are coming. That's in that way. Suppose here two pictures are there. After that, I have to insert one more picture. Then it will be like scroller is there. Scroll, and we have to scroll that. So the next picture will be coming.
Well, you can do that using gallery, but then you need to have those images in your databases stored, like SharePoint and all.
Using gallery, it is possible, but using image tag, suppose I have inserted one more, then is it possible?
No, not using images. Images uses one image at the time.
Okay, so here, suppose I have to insert one more image, then it will be overlap.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay. You can do the same thing to videos as well.
Yeah, in this way, sir, the videos will be working. Like, so we have the video in our system, then it will be uploaded, then it will be goes. Or we have the link, then it will be working.
Yeah, that's right. So like if you go here and then you have in the tree view, you also upload a new screen, new images here, right? And then in similar way, if you introduce a video, perfect, right? And you wanted to show any video from YouTube. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
So maybe from YouTube you will have let's go back. You wanted to show this video, you can do it in the similar way. So I'll go right over here into my application. And in similar way, I can show that video right over here. So that my users can start playing this video right from here.
And what
try
about the size of this video? Means I think it will exceed the sizes defined.
Yeah, I mean, it will if you are taking a proper parameter here. So it would be restricted to this size only. If you're using it in tablet mode, then you will have a better view of your video. So size depends upon the control that you would use. The video control. Okay, try using a video control at your end. Okay, are you able to do this at your end?
Yes, sir.
Is it working for everyone? Anyone facing issues? All right. Now, so there are several things that you can have. Now, one another important things to understand about Canvas app is the use of formulas and everything. So for using formulas, we know that you can use submit form, you can use some other functions as well. One last thing about is to know about variable. What are variables? Go ahead.
We can use variables to store something. It's a naming convention, and then we have to store something, some data. So we have where
Variables are
one
temporary
variable.
memory location where we can store the values. Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Variables are temporary memory location where we can store values, and it can be different types, means global and local variables.
Okay, so they store value. What type of value they can store?
Yeah,
It's based on data types.
It's based on the data types. Which type of data you have to store in a variable, like integer, or double, or character, string type of the values, float, long type of values, or boolean type of values.
Okay, can they store table?
Yes, we can store the table. Means if the data type is reference type, means collection of data in that data type, then we can store in that variable. We can store the data of the table.
All right, yeah, that's right. So
Then
if
it will be arrays or something, any kind of things.
yeah, so array, yeah, it can store array as well. Perfect. When it comes to Power Apps, there are three types of variable. The first one of them is known as a global variable. Okay, a global variable is accessible on all screens. The formula for global variable is to use with set, okay, variable name and value. When you declare any variable, let's say set variable counter. Okay, whenever you are giving any value, let's just say you're storing a string by the name of counter in it, or you're storing my name over there. All of the variable so this variable right over here stores three different kinds of value. One of them is known as integer. So the integer value of your variable counter becomes 0 by default, the Boolean value of your variable counter can be 0 or 1 by default. And they can be accessed over all the screen. That's why they are known as global variable, the first type of variable that you have.
Sir, suppose we have to store double type of value or character type of value in counter, then how to do that?
Character can also be stored. So like I said here, set variable counter is equal to vibor. So you can store that variable as well, that value as well. Not necessary to be integer, not necessary to be boolean, but right now here the counter value is vibor.
Okay. You can directly provide the value. No need to mention that data type.
No need to mention data types. That's right. The second is known as local variable. No need to define data types. OK, these are known as same screen variable. They can only be used within the same screen. OK, you use the formula update context. And you start defining the values of any variable that you want to store, such as this. OK, vibor equals to 0 into curly brackets. These are only used to store within your same screen. They can only be used within the same screen. The third type of variable.
Syntax is update context, that variable name and value.
Yeah, the formula is update context. Syntax is right over here. You have to use this variable name and then the value.
Okay, and we can suppose we have assigned one variable, then we have to change that value. Then we can change. Second, we have to suppose your update context vibor is equal to 0. After that, we have to write update context vibor is equal to 5. Then the value will be changed.
The value would change. That's right.
Oh, okay, sir.
The third type of variable, all right, is known as collect. A collect variable stores array or table. The formula is very simple. Collect array name and the source or table name that you are going to store. You can also store in simple formula, which is right over here. Let's say table 1. And then you can start defining variables. So let's just say name is vibor and then age. Name is vibor. OK, then age is 28. All right, and then contact is any number, and complete this variable with this bracket, and that's it. So a collect variable can, store values in terms of the collection name, and it can take values from any source or table. You can connect to any database as well, any database that it is connected to. Or you can also create, manual table right over here. So these are the three types of variables that are going to be discussed right now and going to be utilized in
Sir,
our
how
Power
to
Apps.
connect? Means how to connect a table? Can you give one example?
Yeah, we'll go see examples of each and every one. First, let us go with the last one, which is the collect one. Now, I just go here. I say that I introduce a button. OK, what is the data source that is connected to my application? None. I select the account table to connect it. OK, now on select of this button, I'll say that use a collect variable. I'll call that variable as table1, and every record of account table will be stored on that table. So this is how a collect variable is defined. What is accounts? The name of my data source. To give you a demonstration, I'll just come here. I'll introduce a table. OK, a data table. And I'll say that this data table should take its entry from the collect variable. So right over here, you can see data source account, but as well as I have a collection by the name of table1. Why? Because I declared that to be table1. OK, I'll add some of the information, such as which OK, no information. Remember, when I click on this button, then the collect variable will be set to those values. So I'll click on that button and now I can see those values, all these values that are part of my table right over here.
Let's suppose you have to add something new in that table. Means
So you
new
will use
data.
gallery. No, you will use gallery, right? You will use gallery, you will use forms to add that up.
Okay, sir.
OK.
Okay, sir.
Alrighty. Try this at your end. Bring a table, connect it to any database, and use the collect function to declare a collection table.
Sir, table one is the predefined syntax, or we our side we can take any name.
Any name, not a problem. Let me know if any issues, any queries.
Yes, sir. Just means the table is already shown and the button is not working.
Did you do on select value? And did you also select, fields for the tables? The field that you wanted to show?
Okay, okay, so I got it. Where is my mistake?
Is it working?
No, sir. No, sir, not working properly, sir.
Yeah, share your screen.
Can you see my screen, sir? It's already that table is showing there.
Yeah, it is showing.
But sir, not after clicking that.
Yeah, it is. No, it has bring this table 3 times. See, it is the same table. 3 times.
Yes, sir.
You have clicked 3 times, right?
Then how to do that means for one time only.
Delete that again. Delete the variable to create a new one for now.
Yeah, I'm showing three times. 3 to 4 times.
Yeah, if you click,
Sir.
you can have the table, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, delete everything and try again. Delete all
Okay.
tables and buttons as well.
Yes. Sure. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Anyone else? Any issue?
Sir, I'm not able to set the fields. Can you please? Can I share my screen?
Yeah. Where is your table, data table? Introduce a table. Yeah. Table 1.
Delete this account.
Delete the table. The table. No, not that. The table itself from the screen. Yeah.
Oh, these things are not removing.
Allow me control. So always do
any days kind of.
no allow control. You would see an option above to allow controls. I have requested control at the top. Yeah. So you can delete it from here. This is your data table. And this table. First, define a collection by the name of table and say which table do you want to store there. Any table that you are connected to. So what are the tables that are part of your application? So right over here, no table, add data, add account table. Then going back to this, you would say table 1 and account. Okay. Over here on this table, you say it should take data from the collection that you have declared. Perfect. Now you can test it. So you could see that when you click on button, it should show information. Why isn't it showing information? Because you have not, we have not set up the fields that are to be used in this table. We also need to set those fields that we want to show. Maybe this, maybe other fields. So you will have an idea how this is done.
How can you know
What?
the fields?
How can it know the fields?
The table?
Yeah, it knows that the collection has a table which has certain fields, but it doesn't have those data. So you can say that at the back end, it is having that information.
So while clicking on the button for second time, it will store the duplicate data.
Yeah, it will go on duplicating. What it does, it capture it from the dataset database and paste it.
Okay. Means how many times we can button means click on the button, then that much time the duplicate data will be stored in that table.
That's right. Okay.
And sir, we can't manipulate the data.
Not here. You need forms to manipulate the data. You cannot manipulate data in the tables.
Okay.
Okay.
And sir, I'm just asking that suppose I have that added some data by using the form, and after that clicking on the button, the new data will become this table or not?
It will come. You just need to press that button again. You need to refresh your data source again.
Okay, sir. Means refresh means what? In which place? It's there.
I mean, when you start your application, it gets refreshed.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. All right, we will stop here today. And tomorrow I'll let you know. I'll send an invite. Pay attention to the emails. I'll talk to you, talk to the manager and see how we can schedule that. Okay.
And sir, in this way we can also create that global variable and local variable.
Yeah, we'll learn about that. We have to learn about that too in tomorrow, starting tomorrow's session.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, already. I'll see you tomorrow, and then we'll start that. Okay, I'll send you if there are any changes. I'll send you an email. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you.